You may know Soundboks as a powerful speaker that brings concert-level sound anywhere you want to take it. You may have seen our name at events and shows in Copenhagen, Berlin, or Los Angeles. You may simply know us as the party speaker. Well, we're still all of that, but we're building a world of products behind the party and beyond the volume. We've created a new model of Soundboks, as well as something that makes our speakers more than a piece of hardware. We've built a speaker that's dynamic to you, and we're building social music experiences that connect us in a powerful, more transformative way, so we can create and share moments together, even if we aren't in the same room. We're bringing concert-level experiences to new audiences and taking music to new heights. The flagship model Soundboks is incredible, or at least we think so. But as we established our own category of speaker, we started to acknowledge that a Soundboks wasn't for everybody. It was for anyone who wanted to shape and challenge social music experiences. It was for hosts, DJs, MCs, community leaders, and people who wanted to give their friends, audiences, or events something new. A Soundboks sounds amazing, but sometimes it's more than you need it to be. It's beautiful, but it's big. It's portable, but is it really? For us, concert level was never just about being the loudest. It was about the full sound, the full experience, the idea that you could connect to this feeling of being at a concert, of being surrounded by music and friends. And a Bluetooth performance speaker wasn't all about the size. It just meant that you could access this feeling with the press of a button and the turn of a dial, without ever having to worry about it breaking down or running out. This is true portable performance that elevates everyday experiences to concert level. This is the Soundboks Go.
As the Soundboks community grew, we heard more and more people asking for something they could use every day, anytime, and truly anywhere. From there, our product development team started creating around these ideas: performance for every day and portability for everyone. But we also knew we were creating the first addition to the Bluetooth performance speaker category outside of our flagship model. To deliver Soundboks performance, it had to be dynamic to you and designed to break through. This wasn't simply about shrinking a Soundboks. We wanted to reshape and reorient, find materials, and create an interface that was still unmistakably Soundboks. Something that connects to our world and gives the community more possibilities. Something smaller, truly portable, but with all the sounds, bass, battery life, durability, and connectivity that make a Bluetooth performance speaker. Big sound in a small box. The center of the Soundboks experience is the sound. For the Go, we knew we had to create something that captures the same vibe, but wasn't just loud or extra or beast. But in order to be a true addition to our category, the Soundboks Go also had to work with Gen 3. To be sonically cohesive, team up, and play together. We totally redesigned our sound profiles for the Soundboks Go. Bass Plus for surprisingly loud, surprising bass that could fill a large room and smaller outdoor gatherings. Power for medium to large rooms and maximum efficiency. And Indoor, which focuses on beautiful bass and being easy to listen to in small and medium rooms. The result is a sonic step forward, the Soundboks sound. The concert level experience, but for daily listening.
As with all Soundboks products, we are looking to create flawless performance and the best sound quality without sacrificing battery life. The Go uses the same battery system and swapping as the Gen 3, still the only one of its kind, and we've maintained incredible efficiency throughout all sound profiles. In this size of speaker, the battery life is usually one of the weakest points. By expanding our category of Bluetooth performance speakers into this class, we're pushing the limits once again. For a long time, Soundboks defined durability by materials: steel grille, aluminum frame, coated poplar cabinet. But those materials came with a price: weight. And while the Soundboks was transportable, it was not fully, truly portable. For the Soundboks Go, we wanted to create a cabinet that kept durability of a Soundboks, but delivered on true portability and even solved issues we've had in the past. The composite material we created is dent-proof, scratch-proof, and has no interference with the wireless signals. The silicone bumper gives you shock-absorbent protection on all sides, and the two-piece build gives us optimal durability, airflow, and resonance. And finally, there are elements of this design you can't see, but make a world of difference.
We are expanding the digital world of Soundboks. Through the Soundboks app, thanks to onboard microcontrollers in our speakers, we can send sound and performance upgrades over the air directly to your Soundboks Go or Gen 3 and give you a whole new Soundboks from the inside out. With these firmware upgrades, we can constantly improve the performance and experience of the Soundboks for the lifetime of the product. And we have a growing team dedicated to pushing the near-limitless potential of this capability. In addition to accessing these upgrades, remote control for a single or multiple Soundboks speakers and team-up is also made easy in the app. Once connected, dragging and dropping a Soundboks in and out of Teams lets you quickly set volume and change sound profiles. You can select from bass plus, power, and indoor mode, or create a fully custom sound profile. And while we're in sound settings, you can also switch the stereo roles of Soundboks speakers connected in team-up. The Soundboks app gives users more personalized control and security. When a Soundboks is registered, it can be logged directly in the app or remotely. Users can also create a PIN to secure their Bluetooth signal.
Today, we're also introducing a platform within the Soundboks app that we're calling Direct. Direct is part of the new generation of listening experiences that lie outside of an algorithm. Not on demand, but vibrated whenever it's engaged. This platform gives Soundboks Gen 3 and Soundboks Go owners exclusive access to dance floors and turntables around the world. On any given Friday or Saturday night, you'll be able to open your Soundboks app and stream weekend sets from some of our favorite artists direct from the decks and clubs and studios in Copenhagen, Barcelona, London, LA, and beyond. Each of the labels, clubs, and artists we're working with to make Direct possible will bring an eclectic mix of genres, tempos, decades, origins, and sounds to your speakers. For hosts, this means you'll have an instant, complete soundtrack and setup for your weekend event. For listeners, you'll be introduced to amazing tracks in real time just by turning on your Soundboks. For adventurers, it will give you new destinations, new record labels, and new artists throughout the world to explore. And for the global Soundboks community, it will provide unique musical moments that can be shared without facing a screen.
At Soundboks, our community is at the center of innovation. The world of products we're developing and creating is to better serve the current Soundboks community. But it's also to bring more people into that community, to welcome new listeners, empower our hosts, and strengthen our relationship with music. We're bringing concert-level experiences to new audiences and taking music to new heights.